What is digital inclusivity? Today we're here at SAVH and we'll be speaking to Dennis to find out how he plays his part in helping developers develop for all.
People like me who goes blind overnight, one moment you can see properly and everything, and the next moment, you know, everything is gone. You just can't see, you can't even recognize your own wife. I'm Dennis. I have been blind for almost 5 years already. I go blind because of food poisoning. I was too dehydrated. When I went to the hospital, they put me to the ICU and then ultimately I recovered. Unfortunately, my eyesight is lost. Basically, I visit SAVH once in a while, occasionally, also to give some lessons to people who wants to learn about handphones usage.
Singapore e-scooter ban on footpaths. 5 things you need to know. Needs to be socket. Posted the 4th of November 2019, 1529. Updated the 4th of November 2019, 2236.
So this is regarding e-scooters that are banned on footpath. 5 things you need to know. The handphone is a means of getting all these things done yourself. I want to help other people to be able to do that. There are many people, you know, who are visually handicapped, but they have got no way of getting around all these things. Even if I ask you to switch on the radio to listen to news, you will have a problem. I travel quite often actually lately, but I travel with my family and so on. Quite a number of places lah. I went to Taiwan, Korea. The last place I visited was actually Indonesia lah. I have got great family support, and today if you tell me anything, go anywhere and so on, yeah, I will do so on my own. I think family support is very important. People like us also want independence. We want to be able to do things ourselves. You know, not every time we want to do something, we got to go and ask somebody, hey, please help me, see this, see that. How much do I have inside the CPF? Some of these are confidential. I may not want other people to see it.
Digital inclusion is not just about like being able to use the app, but really about helping people in their journey of becoming digitally independent. Because SingPass Mobile and National Digital Identity is going to be for everybody. So we wanted to identify like potentially excluded audiences and understand like how we can do better for them. So we ran this research project, and during the project we got to know of Dennis, and we went to his house and interviewed him and got to learn a lot about his world. And from there, we have been making incremental progress around designing for accessibility and inclusion. How about the process of using your voice?
That is very good. That's very good. But that is also available in most of the other phones also, right? Because even for voice assistant that I'm using on the Samsung phone, I can do exactly what you have just done.
You can do like the open CPF.
Yes, you can just say open CPF, just like I do. I say open bus stop and so on, and then it will go to the nearest bus stop for me.
From Dennis's feedback, one of the things that we did was to check for screen reader friendliness in our app. So as an example, like what used to be our settings button, when read through the screen readers would simply say button, which is not very navigable. So we fixed it to say settings, so that screen reader users are able to navigate into settings and change whatever they need to change.
For government transactions, I mean the SingPass Mobile is actually pretty good already. For me, I access it for the medical thing and so on, you know. But I'm also able to access all the others. Like I say, they have improved tremendously. Fortunately, they actually considered many of those things that we mentioned.
I think it's a very precious feeling lah. You know, there have been moments, I think, in all of our lives where we have felt excluded, that we don't belong. And that's not a very great feeling, right? So as a designer, being able to build that sense of belonging, that sense of inclusion, that sense that someone really cares out there, I think that is what really motivates me.